Okay, and we are live. I am so excited for today because I have a superstar guest today. Right now I am so sweating. My hands are sweating. Even though we kind of like chat already. I am just so excited. But anyway, guys, welcome to this episode 8 of my Go Live chat with some business owners, business partners, business colleagues, and wherever you are watching, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Please comment below where are you watching from, and I'm kind of like black right now. I'm just kind of like so excited. Um, so I do this go live every time, guys, to inspire you, to educate you that there is a new way of earning a living, not just other than just being employed to somebody else, and you can be your own boss also. So I just want to introduce myself first before I call on my guest. My name is Amelia, and I own this page. I am a digital business owner. But before that, um, 22 years ago, me and my family came from Italy. We lived there for 15 years. Me and my husband worked there as a domestic helper, and 2002 we came here in the US to have a better living, to have a better life, we thought. But it didn't change. When we were in Italy, I worked there for 2 to 3 jobs, and when I came here, it's still the same, 2 to 3 jobs. And those times that I've been away to my kids were lost time. And the reason why I started this digital business is because I do have my grandson now, that is 4 years old. Yes, I am a mom, I am a wife, and a grandma of a 4-year-old boy. And I started this business because I want to retire early. Um, every time I am with my grandson, and I ask him, do you love Mamila? And he said no. And to think that I live with him, in the same roof, and he said that, he doesn't love me. It is because he only sees me like, on my day off, and I work I work 2 jobs. um I only have 2 days off, and sometimes with that 2 days off, I still work because probably they call me, they need me. So I said, yes, okay, that's still money. But then I just realized when he said that, no, I don't love you. That really like opened my mind that I need to change something, right? So yeah, so this is the reason why I wanted to spend more time with my family, the time that was lost for those 37 years that I worked. And if I divide that into two, I've been working for 37 years, 2 jobs all the time. And if I divide that into two, I would have worked already for like what, 60, 64 years, right? 37 years. No, it's 74 years. I've lost count. But anyway, and yeah, so, and I do this go live to inspire people and educate people. And I do have my special guest that, I want her to share her story, how from being a nanny to to becoming the CEO of her digital business. So without further ado, I would like to call on now my special guest, the superstar we call, that always hosts our mastermind. Let me call her on the screen. Hello, hello, sis.
Hello,
Eden.
sis.
Hello,
Good
hello.
afternoon.
Good afternoon. Yes, good evening to me, but good afternoon to you, correct?
Good morning to you.
Oh, yes, yeah, that's right. What did I say?
Good evening.
I am just so excited and I think kind of like nervous still. But yes, so how are you? You look so pretty. You've got a beautiful background in there. You've got a beautiful home.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm good. It's Friday. Yes, I'm excited for the weekend. Every weekend, me and my family, we like to go out and have fun, quality moment as a family. Because yes, I used to working the same like you. I used to work so hard and work and even the weekends when I was back in Canada when we were still living there. And I feel like, I have no time for my family. So now that I'm working from home, I'm my own boss. So I make sure that weekend is for my family.
Wow. All right. Well, you know what? I'm not gonna um I'm gonna ask you right away questions that I prepared for you. Okay. All right, let me. Okay, so can you share your very inspiring story from being a caregiver in Taiwan to becoming the CEO of your own digital business?
Yeah, it's been, it's a long journey, honestly. I'm from the Philippines. I grew up in Batangas, Lipa, Batangas, and I'm always that very hardworking person, very hardworking. Since I was 15 years old, I started working because my mom, my parents, they don't have permanent job. They are like they're farmers. They just, whatever they can do for the day and to just make money, harvest fruits and sells. It's like that. So there's no permanent job that when it's time for me to go college, my parents said, "Oh, I'm sorry, we cannot send you to the college. You have to stop schooling because your sister is still, she just started. She's just in first year college. So when it's she's gonna be second year, then I will be first year college. So she said that we cannot pay two tuitions at the same time, like for two, because my sister and my me is like 1 year apart for in school, although we're 2 years apart in age. She was born 1980 and I was born 1982, but I go school early. And yes, I when it's time for me to go college and they told me, no, I'm sorry, but you have to stop schooling. And that, no, I didn't like that. Of course, I didn't want to stop schooling because what's gonna happen after, I have to wait for 4 years. She graduate, then I go school. What's gonna happen for that 4 years? I maybe get married, maybe, I don't know what, in the Philippines is hard, right? Or maybe I start working and then I will never go school. And I'm always a dreamer. I always that person that always have big dream. I don't want to stay the same. And then I said, no, I have to go school. So exam, I took so many exams to go school. I the college entrance, how you say, exam. So then you select what college you go. I
Uh-huh.
pass all them. I pass the La Salle. I even in Manila, they gonna like give me a scholarship, and even, but I have to stay there and I have to get paid even when studying culinary arts. But my parents don't want, because I'm too young that time. I was 15 years old. They don't want me to go Manila and live there and work there, and I'm alone. It's too far, right?
That's true.
So
That's
I
true.
said, okay. Luckily, in Lipa, there's a public college where it's free tuition, and you just have to pay the miscellaneous. So that I pass also there, and that's okay. Of course, they let me go school there because there's no tuition and it's very close to our to my place because it's Lipa. I was born in Lipa. So yes, I studied there in Lipa City colleges, Lipa City Public College, and I was working for my, so because the transportation, the commute you have to pay, and the miscellaneous you have to pay. And of course, I cannot depend that to my parents. I have to work. So I work as a caddy. If you guys know caddy, it's the person who help the golfer to find the ball, to look for the ball, and to carry that golf cart
Uh-huh.
so that they can play. And that's I work that, and go school at night, so then I can support my education, even support my family, because I of course make a lot of money, because they are rich people playing golf, and they are very generous when they know you are supporting a student. They know, they give tips, and I was able to, okay, finish my college, and help my family financially. And after college, of course, in the Philippines is so much competition. It's so
Uh-huh.
hard to find job. And
Fine.
yes, you finish college, but then after, it's so hard to find job. So many college graduates are unemployed in the Philippines, right? So
Correct. Yeah.
I couldn't stay like, oh my God, I go school and I have to be caddy all my life. No, I don't want to, right? I want to do something else. So of course, many Filipinos go abroad, right?
Mhm.
To
Yep.
have a good future. So yes, I heard about that, and I said, okay, let me try. I have to do something. I have to, I want to make money. I want to have a good future. I want to save. And then I heard about, yeah, people go Taiwan, go Hong Kong, go there and go there. So I look for an agency. I like for a apply now, pay later, and that's I found the way how to go to Taiwan. Yes, I apply now, pay later, as a domestic helper, or whatever you call it, caretaker, nanny, caregiver, what it is. They call it caretaker in Taiwan. So I go, I in Changhua, Peito, and yes, I work there as a caregiver, as a nanny, and the take care as sick elderly person, and do everything so hard, difficult life. Like, you don't speak Chinese, you don't know anybody, you're alone, you have no family there. And my first year is very hard because I don't speak their language, and I just do sign language. And I have my patient, the wife is so mean. When I don't understand, they get mad to me. It's hard, but I endure. I did everything to make them happy, to make them that okay, Eden is part of the family, she is nice, she is helping, she do everything, to make our life comfortable. So yes, I build a good relationship with my employer, and they make me stay for another, I come back after 3 years, and then they get me again to work again. And yes, I supposed to stay another 3 years, but then I found the opportunity to go Canada. So I stay 5 years only. I didn't finish the next 1 year, my contract, I didn't finish. I was able to go Canada because, again, I'm this kind of person that likes trying new things, trying to find better opportunity for better future. So
Mhm.
when I met a Filipino in Canada, in Taiwan, that they from Taiwan, they go to Canada, so we exchange numbers, we exchange social media. So when they arrive in Canada, now they help me to go Canada also. Give the agency that process the paper for them to be able to go there. So the same thing, I save money to pay for the agency, so then I can go to Canada as a live-in caregiver. So yes, 2010, January 13, I first arrived in Canada, and also applied there as a live-in caregiver, and work there. I work as a live-in caregiver for 3 years, and then I become an open permit, and then I can apply anywhere. So then I again find another job, which is in downtown, that is a nanny. I have to take care a young boy, but they're very rich. His parents works as doctor, and
Mhm.
the kids go to daycare, so I have to just bring the kids to daycare every day. And I'm free during the day. I can go mall, I can go anywhere. Or I if I finish my work cleaning, cooking, they have um you know they're not their house is very clean because they are just the husband and wife and the baby, right? So it's so easy for me to clean because
Uh-huh.
every day, it's just maintenance, and then the washing machine is running. You can go and
Didn't go
then
anywhere.
yes.
Yeah.
So then I met my husband while I'm strolling in the mall. Well, yeah, I met my husband, and then I got married and have two kids. And yeah, that's how I found this business, is because my husband is an IT professional. He got relocated here in New Jersey in the USA. He is Canadian. My husband born in Canada, with Italian parents, but I my kids were born in Canada. I am Canadian now also. But
Uh-huh.
yes, because of my husband's job, we're able to come here in New Jersey, and that I become a stay-at-home mom. So that is when I see the business. Because when I was in Canada, after giving birth, I leave the nanny, the caregiver job, because of course I have now have a family. I have to live with my husband, take care of my children. I work as a sales associate. I applied for a job in a retail store, and I got hired, and I work as a cashier. And yeah, I was busy. I was happy. I'm content. I'm been seeing this online business, but never pay attention. I don't believe online. I thought everything is a scam. So I was just happy in my life, working so hard, waking up 4 o'clock in the morning. My husband bring the kids to daycare. I finish work 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I pick up my kids when it's time. I cook, I clean, I do everything so hard. Is no time, like there's no life. And I work Monday to Saturday, and only Sunday I have day off. And that is my life. And I was happy, I was contented, because yes, I'm getting salary, right? But
Yeah.
that is just enough. It's just enough to pay bills. I don't have savings, I don't have time.
Yeah.
And I said, oh my God, I didn't see. I was so blind. I didn't see that all that what because we're used to it. Like, as long as you're paying bills, as long as you have money every month, we're okay with that. I think
Okay.
that's the normal life, right? Everybody is happy.
Mhm.
But I get open mind. I wake up when I came here. I become a stay-at-home mom, and I see this amazing opportunity that changed my life for better. And I thank God for that, because when I when we're moving here, I was so worried, because oh my God, I have a good job. I'm permanent. I thought I will be retiring there. I said, I have a good job. It's a good company. I'm sure, I'm gonna work there until I retired. That is me. I said, what's happened in my retirement? I already save every month, right? I was
Yeah.
so worried. And but then it's a blessing, really, that we move here, because if not, I will still be the same. I will still be working like crazy.
Uh-huh.
I have no time for myself, no time for my family. So yes, because I don't like to depend my husband, even though my husband he's an IT, he's making good money, is making 6 figures a year. And I don't need to go work, but I don't like depending on him. I don't like to if my family needs help, I want to have my money to send. I don't want to ask my husband, right?
That's
So
true.
yes, I found the opportunity again when I'm not busy anymore. I'm a stay-at-home mom, and finish cooking, finish cleaning. I'm sitting down, scrolling on my social media, and again seeing so many people advertising about this business. And I said, I'm home. I have a lot of time. Why not check this? Let's just see what it's about, because why they're advertising about this if it's not real, right? I said,
Yes.
maybe I have nothing to lose if I will check this out, and then decide if I want to do it or not. So thank God, June 12, 2019, I registered my name and email address. I watched that webinar, and the rest is history. I
Uh,
was so blown away. I couldn't sleep for 3 weeks. I'm so excited because, oh my God, you know, I can see just, I feel like I won the lottery. I feel like, oh my God, Eden, why you so crazy? Why you're so stupid? Why you didn't click that link before? Why you didn't why you didn't try when you're still there. You maybe you don't need to come to here to the USA. Maybe you just stay there, and because it's just so amazing. So yes, June 12, 2019, when I started this business, it changed my life. It changed me personally. I am now happy. I am very happy every day. I'm with my son every day. I have my time for myself. I don't go work. I don't wake up to alarm clock anymore. Like before, I have to wake up 4 o'clock in the morning. I supposed to be awake because I have to be in the store at 5 o'clock. It was busy life before, but now I am my own boss. I do whatever I want every day. I don't have to go out to go to work. I can bring my business wherever I go. We can run the business anywhere as long as we have laptop and internet connection. So
That's
yes, I believe that everything happened for a reason. I I was so worried before that, okay, I have to go USA and what I'm gonna do there. I have no work. But this is what happened, right? I found a business that is so amazing, that's changing people's lives. So yeah.
Yeah, so that was really what is stored for you. That's what it meant.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go with the second question. So, how did this business change your life? Do you think you were able to achieve all these accomplishments if not because of this business?
Oh my God, I can't even count how much blessings I have because of this business. My number one blessing, of course, is me. Like the person that I am now, I am totally different person. Before I was very like I don't dress up. I don't even maybe comb my hair. When I get home, I'm so tired. I'm just busy doing everything, cleaning, cooking, whatever. The mom's like so tired, or maybe I just gonna lay down. I need a rest because I'm standing all day. It's so like it's not life. Like
Uh-huh.
they said that yes, most people die at 23, but they just realize that at the 83 year, right? Because it's not really living anymore when you just get up, go work, come
Work.
back, you eat, you go sleep every day, the same routine, right? So
Yeah.
that was me before, but now of course I'm so happy, always smiling, always, it's because of the life, the time freedom that I have more time. And of course the financial. Before, I'm always living paycheck to paycheck, always, you don't even have your salary yet, but you know already where to spend the money. And sometimes it's not even enough. It's so difficult, like, to budget. And you gonna like get a call from the Philippines that someone's in the hospital, you have to send money, and you don't have money to send, and it just breaks my heart. And sometimes I have to just, okay, use my credit card and do cash advance, but you know how much interest you have to pay after.
That's right.
It's so difficult. And but now, of course, we're able to purchase this beautiful house here in just over a year of doing the business, which I can never do if not for this business. I can never have savings. Never, never, never. It's amazing how the business can change people's lives, because when you're working, you get the salary, and that salary is just always the same. That will never go up. Maybe go a little bit up, but because you put more hours, right? But in the business, no, the business sky is the limit. And the beauty of this business, it's internet. You don't have to do so much. It's 90% done for us. So I don't work so hard. I work smart, but then I get so much more, right? Like, I even doubled my husband income, which is a professional, and I couldn't believe that a nanny like me can
Uh-huh.
surpass a professional income. That is impossible. But yes, because of this business, I was able to do that. So it's many things. The connection, the friends. I have friends globally. I meet so many people from anywhere, and I'm just so happy because different culture, different nationality. I have friends from anywhere. You name the country, I
Country.
know someone there, and I'm so happy if I go visit Australia. I have friends in Sydney. I have friends in Victoria. I have friends in, in so many places, because we have business partners anywhere, right?
Yeah.
It's amazing. And of course now we do meets up here. I'm glad I met so many locals here in New Jersey. Like, I mean, I came here as alone. We don't have friends, we don't have family, but now I met so many people because of this amazing business, that like-minded people. They help you, they train you, they lift you up, make you a better version of yourself. Because before I was so shy, I can talk, I'm not good in English, but look at me now.
Oh,
I can talk continuously now, 1 hour or 2 hours. I will not get tired. But before, I cannot open my mind, my mouth,
my
what I have to say. It's so difficult. But now it just come naturally.
uh-huh.
It's because the personal growth that I think is very important, because nobody can take this away from me. Like the knowledge that I gain from that
This
doing this
business.
business, the personal growth, the professional growth, that is something that is priceless, right? The money can go away, the money, it come and go, but the education, the self development, that is, I think, is my biggest treasure, of course. And of course my time for my family, that before I have to work 6 hours 6 days a week. Now every day I'm home 24/7 with my kids. And before, when I started this business, I started this because I cannot go work. I cannot afford the daycare. But now I enrolled my kids to daycare, so now they can have, you know social time with their friends. They can go to school and learn and have social, be socialized, and meet
Yes,
other kids, and develop their motor skill, their intellectual skill, right? So but
yes,
before, I have no option, I have no choice. They have to stay home with me because I cannot afford the daycare. But now, I it's not that I don't want to take care of them, but I believe that it will help them also to develop themselves, and also not be on the TV all the time. So yes, now I can afford to pay, and I even though I don't have to go to work, and I can focus on my business, I can have me time. It's okay. I can pick up my kids, and of course, if they're sick, I'm here. I don't have to worry about, hello, I take time off because my kids is sick. I have to stay home. So it's a big difference. Being your own boss, running your own business is just amazing.
oh my gosh, that is, you really have, you deserve it, all of it, of course. And I know that we cannot mention. I just saw your post about you just got a new vehicle. And
Yeah, actually, yeah, it was my dream. It was a dream come true for me, because when I was still in the Philippines, I have a neighbor that they have a big truck. They have a truck, and it's red also. And I was like, dreaming, it's so nice, because in the Philippines, of course, it's a province. Like, it's good to have a truck. You harvest fruits, you put in the back, like that. So it's always in my mind. I said, it's so nice. And
it's been like a dream for you.
yeah, so for me, oh wow, it happened. I didn't even know that. Yes, even I was in my childhood, I was thinking about that, but it's just happened naturally. And yes, I like it because I always go back to Canada. We are still have a house in Canada,
Uh,
and we do long drive, so
right.
we always needs to put so much stuff in the back, like, sometimes I want to take some old stuff in Canada and bring here. So,
Uh-huh.
it's 6 hours, 7 hours drive from New Jersey to Montreal, where we are. So
Okay.
yes, that's the reason why I get the truck.
Good. I'm so happy for you. Okay, so let's go to the third. Now, would you recommend this business? Wait a minute. Let me. So, would you recommend this business? And what would you advise to those people who have dreams, but they think they are not capable of doing it for some other reasons?
I actually can relate to many people because I was exactly the same. When I was working, I was ignoring it because I thought, it's no online, it's not real, it's too good to be true. It's a scam because we heard so many scam online, right? So when I was working, I was so blind. I not even open to checking it because I thought I'm okay. I thought I'm happy. I thought I'm content because of course, we Filipino we used to, working hard. We're used to hard life, right?
Yes.
So we're okay. We have little savings, or even we have enough just to pay bills. We're okay. We're content. We're happy, right?
So,
But you
yeah.
know what I realized, it's not bad to try something new because sometimes opportunity knocks, and so we don't pay attention. We don't even check, maybe is the right opportunity for us because it's me. I can see myself, when I was still in Canada. I'm very like, I've been seeing a lot of posts and I was not even clicking on it, and not I was just scrolling because I was like, for me, I find it's funny why they're telling their story, why they do that, because like we just used to our life that, okay, go work, go, come home, eat and sleep, so we're used to it. But
Yes.
with my personal experience, I'm so happy that I did try, because it's free, there's nothing to lose, right? It's free to just watch the webinar and see if it's something that you like, and if it's not, there's nothing to lose, right? We just learn, and if it's not for you, then it's fine. But what if it's something that you like to do? What if it's something that is you've been looking for, you've been waiting for, but you're just too busy in your life and you don't even check, or because it happened to me, and I really wish I did try it sooner when I first saw it. I really wish that, I did not, how you say that, sometimes we judge before,
Uh-huh.
like we think that we give conclusion right away
Yeah.
without even knowing what it is. But it's for me better to, get knowledge, make your own due diligence, and then you can give your conclusion, or give your decision if it's something for you or not, because there's so many life change because of this business. And honestly, now is 2022. Everybody have internet connection. Who doesn't have Wi-Fi in their home, right? Who don't have cell phone, a smartphone? Now you can call, you can see face to face anybody in using the phone. Before, we just have to do write and send, and takes months before it can arrive to your home, right? But
Uh-huh.
now you just in one click you will see face to face the person. Okay, okay, like, wait a minute. He is sick, that's why he's home, but he's supposed to go daycare.
Oh,
Monday is gonna go daycare.
I
But
like
now
to
he's
see
sick.
those.
Yeah. He's asking me to get chips. Yeah, so yeah, check this out, guys. There's nothing to lose. It's just really an opportunity to change your life for better. Just like me and Sis Amelia here, we're so happy that we are our own boss. We are enjoying the time freedom with our family. Like now, I'm home with my kids, and he is he has no problem because mommy is here. Like, he can bug me anytime he wants. Yeah, he's asking me to give him a chips. And yeah, it's amazing business, guys. It's really changed my life. And there's so many people in the community, not only me, that quit their jobs and buy homes, buy their second, third property because of this business, right? The
Yeah.
sky's the limit. I was able to buy a house in the Philippines worth 5 million peso in cash. That is really a dream come true. It's impossible for me if not for this business.
Yes.
I can never do that. I can.
Oh,
It's, yeah, it's real, guys. The business is life changing, and we have so many income stream here. And the beauty of this, you don't need big capital to start a business, because when I start this business, I'm a stay-at-home mom. I don't have money. I don't have savings at all. We just moved here in USA that time. We're broke because we have to buy new furniture. We have to rent a home, because in Canada we have a house. We never rent, but here we have to rent, and it costs a lot of money here in New Jersey. That is the a time when I start the business. We are really have nothing, but I was able to do it because yes, it don't require much capital. And honestly, when I started the business, my husband didn't know because I didn't tell him, and I didn't have no support from him. I didn't ask him in a single sense. I was just lucky. I have my own money. I have my own credit card, so I used just my credit card to start a business. I really have no savings. So of course, starting a business need money, guys. Don't think that you don't spend money to start a business. Of course, have, but it's not that much. It's so little that anyone have a dream that really understand that the business needs to spend money before you earn money. Then yes, if you have a big dream and you want to change your lives for better, then this is the right opportunity. If you're a business minded person, check this out. Reach out to Sis Amelia, register to her website, and you'll see it's risk free. You have nothing to lose. Everything is it's a taxable income. It's a legit income. I actually registered my business here in New Jersey. I incorporated my business, and I paid double digit tax this year. It's so much which
Because that's how much you
my
made.
the tax that I paid this year is my whole income for the whole year when I was still working in Canada. Honestly, yeah, it's amazing.
Okay, so guys, so if you are inspired, and if you want to be and start your own digital business and have the same life as
Wait
all
a minute.
owners in the
Say hi.
community, you can message me, or you can register your name at my website at www.ameliarponce.com. And she's Eden is the living proof that all dreams can do come true if you have the courage to pursue them. Really. Yeah. Any last words? Any last words, sis? Coach.
I just want to say thank you for having me today. And yeah, thank you guys for watching us. And really, we're here just to share this amazing opportunity because it changed our lives. We are not here to scam people. We are here to inspire you guys, to motivate you that there's a better way to live. It's not just working hard, because we used to be like, I am a nanny. I've been working hard 24/7. I used to take care of patient, or elderly patient, the bedridden patient. I have to change diaper. I have to be there all the time for them, and I'm getting paid $100 every day. That is it's so hard, right?
Yes.
You're working 24/7 and you're getting paid just $100 a day, and I get 600 a week, and that 600 a week is just one check. It's just one check in my business. Like
Oh
that
my
600 is not, it really. I don't know how to say it, but if you want to if you're a working hard person, if you're a hard working person, don't work so hard. Work smarter.
All right. Yeah, thank you so much, Eden, Coach Eden. Thank you for the time, and thank you for that inspiring story. So again, as I've said to all my viewers and to whoever gonna be watching, if you are inspired to this story, and yeah, just message me if you want to start your own digital business also. Okay. Again, my website is www.ameliarponce.com. And thank you for watching, and chat to you soon. Bye.
Bye. Thank you, sis.
Thank you.